2 out of 3 people in the United States are overweight. This is a very serious rate. The main reason for weight gain is excess calorie intake. Fast foods contain high calories, unhealthy fat and sugar. We all know they are harmful. So what happens if we only eat fast food? To answer this question, I decided to only eat fast food for a week. The best way to see the effect of something is to stay away from it for a while and then be exposed to it again. In order to achieve this, I haven't eaten fast food or packaged food for the last 2 weeks. Now I will try to show all the results by eating only fast food for the 7 days. Warning, I am doing this experiment of my free will, out of personal curiosity. It may have negative effects on health, please do not try. I started by weighing the experiment to see the change. My starting weight was 80.4 kilograms in the morning on an empty stomach. I also recorded my appearance for comparison at the end of the experiment. I went to the hospital and had a blood analysis done. As someone who eats healthy and exercises regularly, the results were normal as I expected. After the 7-day fast food experiment, I will have a blood analysis again and compare the results. Now, I am ready. I can jump into the fast food pool. First meal is very important. I choose a Big Mac as my first meal. I am really excited for this 7 days fast food experiment. If I eat 3 meals for a week, it's going to be 21 meals. Pleasant moments seem to await me. The Big Mac I ate after 2 weeks of clean eating was delicious. Beyond the taste, it gave an indescribable pleasure. It's a high level of pleasure that can't be taken from eating normally. These feelings lie behind the success of such chain restaurants. Looks like I am going to have a very enjoyable 7 days. By the way, I learned that these French fries are not French fries. Actually, fast food potatoes were boiled in the first place, then mashed, shaped into potato weights again, and finally fried. I don't know specifically about McDonald's, but it's usually like that. I was a little annoyed because I ate it fast, but it's like I can eat 1 or 2 more. After the first meal, I feel very full, pleasant, and peaceful. The satiety given by the Big Mac didn't last long. It was as if the thousands of calories I took were a bird and flew away. This time, I found myself in Popeyes. Chickens at places like KFC and Popeyes can be seen as a source of protein. Be careful because these foods contain lots of fat and sugar as well as protein. Yes, sugar. It is kind of like a snack. Bread is good, chicken is soft. It's been like 2 hours since the morning meal. By the way, my mouth is full of fat when I bite it. In general, the aim of the entire food industry is to create a huge explosion of flavor from the first bite and wipe it out as soon as it is swallowed. After 2 meals of eating, I have 2 little problems. One of them is feeling thirsty. Even if I drink water, it doesn't go away. And the second one is I have a little headache. I don't know what does it mean because the weather was so cold. It's still cold. Maybe it is the reason or the sodium inside the food I ate. I'm not sure which one is the main cause, but we will find out in next days. Alright, this is the end of the first day. I feel really good because I ate a whole pizza myself. Yeah, that was really good. That was awesome, more than good. And I feel more than okay. Everything is okay, except I feel thirsty all the time. I always want to drink water, more water, more water. I don't know how much I drank, but maybe about 3 of these is in it. This is 1.5 liters of water, and it means approximately I had 5 liters of water or something. I don't drink that much in normal days, but I don't know, I just wanna drink water. And today was a short day actually because I skipped the breakfast, but tomorrow will be a longer day because I'm gonna eat some fast food for breakfast too, and I just wonder how many calories I will take tomorrow. Today I had about 3,000 of calories or a little more, maybe a little more, and I'm good. I'm really good. It's time to sleep now. See you tomorrow. Probably someone sneaked into my room at night while I was sleeping and beat me. I didn't hear my alarm in the morning and I woke up very exhausted. Good morning. I feel thirsty. And
so tired. I couldn't wake up.
The feeling of thirst continued in the morning.
This will be a tough day.
I went out for breakfast. We had a little discussion about whether the bun is fast food or not. As a result, we ate pastry as it is a food that is at least as harmful as fast food and high in calories. Also, it comes fastly when you order it. I do not normally eat breakfast, but this morning I woke up very hungry, so I need that. I was hoping to sober up after eating pastries, but it wasn't what I expected. Fatigue did not leave me and bloating was added to it. Even before the second day was up, digestive problems started to show themselves. I ate pizza last night and I wasn't hungry until I went to bed. In order not to be hungry during my workouts, I prefer to eat pizza again. I feel like I can eat pizza every day without getting bored. In the meantime, let me tell you a memory. We had a pizza once. It was very stale and hard. A friend of ours chewed a little while eating and swallowed it right away. And he claimed that the hard edge of the pizza pierced his stomach. One study found that fast food contains phthalates. Phthalate affects the hormonal system in the bad way. This can also reduce fertility. Everything was fine while I was eating, but right after, I didn't feel well. I drank green tea when I got home to ease my stomach. No excuses. It's time to beat some iron. There was no decrease in my strength during the training. My performance was on point. I just had a feeling of reluctance and unhappiness. I didn't feel as pleasant as usual, and I was constantly yawning even though I wasn't sleepy. There could be many reasons for this. The first thing I guessed was dehydration. Even though I drank more water, my yawning didn't decrease much. The pizza did not provide the satiety I expected. I started to feel hungry before the training was over. After a little patience, I finished the day with a double cheeseburger menu. Today, I got 1,000 of calories above my calorie needs. Evening of the second day. I have eaten and I have a strange bloating. I couldn't go to the toilet all day. I normally take it out more than once. Also, an acne started to appear and my skin is getting dry day by day.
This is day 3. I feel like shit. I can't get out of bed. I have a muscle pain. I feel hungry. And this is amazing. My lips are so dry. Only in 2 days. This is the third one. How could it be? And here is a side of the first acne from fast food. Yeah.
My digestive system is literally locked up. I feel very uncomfortable. You know what I mean? It's like I got belly in 2 days. I start the day very badly. I was too lazy to even go out for breakfast, so I ordered online. My breakfast of pastries sat in my stomach like a gorilla egg. I couldn't sober up anyway. What I ate made me even more sleepy. Headache was also present throughout the day. I still can't wake up. I feel so exhausted and tired. Coffee doesn't help either. Also, my willpower is about to die and I have a feeling of unhappiness. I'm having hard time staying awake while working. Actually, I'm hungry, but I try not to eat because I know that if I eat, I will lose all of my energy. I am in a very bad dilemma. Bloating and indigestion also started to bother me a lot. I don't think I have a problem with gluten, but to be sure, maybe in the coming days I can try a gluten-free diet for a while and make an experiment video about it. Right now, I still feel unhappy and some kind of guilty, so these feelings prevents me from being productive. Again, I feel asleep and I feel awful. My acne breakouts continue. I think there is a decrease in my sleep quality as well. I have a headache and I am unhappy. And as you can see, my face is a little swollen. It's like I have gained 20 pounds. In fact, I have swelling not only on my face but on my entire body. I think the reason for this may be unbalanced mineral intake. While I was doing my research, I came across a study about mineral intake. 993 people who eat fast food are asked how much sodium they get, and it turns out that individuals took 6 times of sodium the amount they had predicted. Each of the minerals such as sodium, potassium and magnesium is very valuable to us. But when there is an imbalanced mineral intake, we may observe some reactions on our body. High sodium intake can raise blood pressure. High blood pressure can also cause such headaches. And the reason I am feeling down is probably because the reward mechanism in my brain is disrupted by eating fast food. Because fast foods act just like drugs. They give you a happiness you don't deserve. Thus, our reward mechanism becomes ineffective. At this very moment, it was really hard to press the record button too. I was strong in training, but my conditioning capacity suddenly decreased. My heart rate was rising and I was out of breath. For a healthy digestive system, fiber, vitamin, water and probiotic intake is important. Avoiding fruit and vegetables through the experiment and eating fast food all the time causes nausea and bloating. I feel like a zeppelin. Moreover, the small intestine is the second brain of the body. Therefore, a problem in the digestion can negatively affect all systems in the body, including psychology. It is incredibly cold and I am going for a burger at this time of the night. I will do one of the worst things I can do for my body. Meanwhile, I realize that I am getting angry more easily nowadays. Normally, I used to control myself more easily, but now I am having hard times. I only calm down after eating something. My mood seems to be changing a bit. Surprise! I am eating a burger again. I never thought I would get bored of eating burgers, but I do. After this week, I will start a week of clean eating. I am very curious about what will happen. I am afraid of not being able to control my appetite because it is really disturbed. When I wake up in the morning, I feel very hungry. Even though I eat, I can't feel satisfied enough. Human is a very strange creature. He can quickly adapt to the circumstances. The foods that seemed so delicious to me a few days ago are starting to feel unappealing. Imbalance in my blood sugar causes my body to become insensitive to insulin. Although I take in too many calories, the nutrient in my blood is not well transported to my tissues. As a result, I want to eat more. Even though I eat too much, I have a terrible desire to eat dessert after the meal. In addition, this imbalance in my blood sugar causes me to feel more stressed during the day. I feel worse day by day. Even though I sleep more, I can't wake up. On the last day of the experiment, I never left the house. I always ordered online. I'm on one of my lowest productivity days. I just can't do anything. I'm down and tired of feeling this way. I want to go back to my old routine. In the evening, I ate a medium pizza for the last time and closed my eyes on the last day of the experiment. I started the experiment with 80.4 kilograms and gained 4 kilograms in a week and completed it as 84.4 kilograms. Compared to the first day, there is a lot of fat, especially in my abdomen. My abs are no longer visible. In order to better see the effects of my experiment on my health, I had a blood analysis done again. I sent the results to my doctor and asked her to interpret it. She said that my LDL cholesterol was elevated. I learned that if I continue like this, my liver will become fatty and I will lose my health in the long run. When I asked if this experiment had caused any permanent damage to me, she said that when I started to eat healthy again, my liver could be repaired and I could return to my old blood test values. It was really comforting to hear that. Oh man, it is finally over. I am tired of eating fast food. I want to eat just vegetables, These 7 days made me very tired. I think I went through a process which is very harmful to my body but very useful for my knowledge, because I have been producing content in the field of nutrition on my other channel, on my main channel, maybe 6 or 7 years. We also provide online nutritional coaching, and as a result of it, I meet all kinds of people. Now I can better empathize with food addicted clients and people who cannot control their appetites. As you can see, I have encountered many side effects such as digestive problems, acne, laziness, and fatigue. I first stay away from fast food for 2 weeks to see the full harmful effects, and then I exaggerated by eating fast food for every meal. But if you, for example, just eating one meal a day, one meal fast food a day, you may not feel the harms much, but it still affects your body. Will I ever eat fast food from now on? Yeah, I will, sure, but once a week or once every 2 weeks. At the most. And also starting tomorrow, I will start a 1-week cleansing diet. I will try to lose weight I have gained during this process, so I will eat very clean. We will also shoot a video and I will show you how I lost the weight I gained quickly. We will publish that video within 10 days or maybe 9 days. In order to not miss it, you can subscribe and activate the notifications. Finally, I have bad news. The video is ending, but don't be sad. You can continue watching my productive morning routine just clicking over here, and also I will add my cleansing diet video to here when it's ready. Take care, see you next week.